Hi guys, welcome to another Steel Review. Today I want to talk about Central Intelligence starring Kevin Hart, Rock, Aaron Paul. And it's just phenomenal. When I first watched this trailer, I just thought it's gonna be like, this is gonna be one of the cliche summer comedies that come out every year that are just terrible. They just drone every single joke to extinction. But then one thing popped up. The fact that you have two heavyweight charisma-filled just actors like The Rock and Kevin Hart. And then I started thinking, what would happen if you got them in the room together? And this is the result. This is the result of Kevin Hart and The Rock coming together to make a film which is incredibly funny. This film blew me away. It is incredibly funny. You should go and watch it with friends. Just go and watch it in general, really, because it's in cinemas and it should be in. It recently just came out to the UK, and I've been watching it. I went to the cinema to watch it anyway. So, what makes this film so good is the fact that they have the classic fat guy joke, but they don't. They sort of spin it in this new sort of way, like the fact that The Rock used to be fat in the film, and now he's The Rock, basically. And it's a joke that could have got this is a joke. This is a joke that could have been rammed into the ground. This joke could have been dead halfway through the film, but they keep coming back to it. They keep coming back to it in a new way, which makes it a little bit more funny, but it's still the same joke, and it's still a joke that they're pushing throughout the whole film, and it's a bit annoying. But firstly, they make it very funny at the start. They make it funny that he's fat, and then they sort of make it very realistic, the fact that he goes to see his bully and his bully's still sort of the same guy, then he beats the bully up. It's just classic Rock. The fact that I love the fact that they turned The Rock from this to this. A complete no. He becomes from a heavyweight boxer, just guy who just does the Predator handshake, to Vin Diesel, to not being allowed, being far away from Vin Diesel, being restricting a court law not to be anywhere near him for image purposes. It's like having the nerdiest kid in school being around you when you're it doesn't work. It's like a massive red flag for anyone around you to run away in opposite direction to the hills. So basically, I would say Kevin Hart's character is by far the best character in this film, but it's not. Kevin Hart's character is just there. He's an observer. He's just this is happening now. This is happening. Now this is happening. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna. But he is very funny, and I think what makes him so funny is the fact that he's so animated. His whole persona is so animated. It's unbelievable. There's no really surprise he's in so many animated films this year, like Secret Life of Pets, and I believe one of the Pixar films. But anyway, him and Rock are just phenomenal, and just. I do have one problem with the film, the fact that this is just a minor nitpick from me, because they clearly just oh yeah, references are cool now. References are the thing. The references are the new they're trending now. So let's just cram a load in. Just oh yeah, just Kevin Hart. Just he doesn't really do particularly comedy in this film. It's more look at that. That looks just like X film. Look at that. That's just like X film. That's just like input film title here joke. It's just, they do it for Goodfellas, and then it just made me feel like, oh, I'd rather be watching Goodfellas right now. And then they did it for 16 Candles, and then because I've always wanted to watch that film, like, oh, maybe I should watch that right now. But then I realised I'm in a cinema and I'm surrounded by like a load of fat, sweaty people, so I can't really watch it. So it's not really appropriate to like start watching it in cinema. So thanks, Kevin Hart. Thanks a lot. Anyway, I'd probably give this film 3 out of 5 because it really did surprise me. This film is very surprising how they really captured a comedic outlook from making The Rock's this very cool persona he normally has in all his films, from like this to become this really nerdy, uncool, unsociable, like psychopath who is enjoyable to watch. He is very enjoyable, and I'd request anyone to go and watch this because this is really fun. It's a very fun film, and it's easily one of my favourite Kevin Hart films because I always find him very annoying and pretentious because his voice is so annoying. It's like this, it's like, you know the sound when you like squeeze the air out of a balloon, but when someone awkwardly squeezes it so it sounds like a squealing, it's like the highest pitch you can ever hear coming out of someone's mouth. And if his pitch was any higher, I'm surprised only dogs could hear him speak. So like, it just irritates me. But his comedic timing is so good, and his voice works for this film as this whiny, failing, sort of middle-aged man. So it sort of works. And see you again, another Steer Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below what other films you want me to review. See ya.